What's up, rock stars? Let's talk about yesterday's poll between the cheeseburger and the mocha. I'm live here from the Joe Fitness studio. Now I'm dizzy. I was surprised how many of you actually got this answer wrong. Most of you answered that the cheeseburger had fewer calories than the mocha. That's wrong. The mocha actually has about 360 calories and the double cheeseburger actually has about 437 calories. Cheeseburger loses, actually. Most of you picked the cheeseburger. I was kind of surprised about that. So let's talk about the cheeseburger and the mocha. Most of you are gonna think about food in a way of that it's good or bad. There's a good category of food and then there's a bad category of food. Most of you are gonna think about it like this. Probably put a cheeseburger and a mocha in the bad category. But if you think about it that way, you're probably gonna put most of the food that you eat in the bad category. How does that make you feel? So when you think about eating bad food all the time, you're gonna feel bad about yourself. So if you're left to only choices, let's say you're traveling and your only choices are food that are in the bad category. You're at a convenience store, you're at like a restaurant, or friends wants to stop at McDonald's. You're traveling in an airport. The only options you have are fast food joints. How's that gonna make you feel about yourself? You're probably gonna feel pretty terrible because you're constantly picking bad food. Let's not think about it this way. Let's think about it like this. Let's put it on a continuum. So there isn't good or bad food. There's just better or worse versions of each type of food. So if we were to put a mocha and a double cheeseburger on this continuum, it would probably lean towards the worst side. But how can we improve the mocha and the double cheeseburger? If that was our only choices, how can we improve it? Let's talk about the mocha first. So right now, the mocha is probably leaning towards the worst side. What happens if we switch to skim milk in that mocha? We actually save about 50 calories. It moves the mocha over a little bit to the better side of the continuum. What happens if we get rid of the whipped cream that normally comes with a mocha? So now we have a skinny, no whip mocha. That combination with the skim milk, you're gonna save 100 calories, a little over 100 calories. Side note, I know cutting out the whipped cream and switching to skim milk changes the taste of the mocha. I get that. Sometimes those are the little sacrifices we have to make in order to make ourselves get to that level of results that we want to get to. But let's talk about the cheeseburger now. Like I said, the double cheeseburger has about 437 calories. So let's look at the food continuum and how can we improve that double cheeseburger? If that's on this side of the food continuum, how do we improve that? So, well, like I'm saying here, if we switch to just a single cheeseburger, we save 100 calories. So we go from 437 calories all the way down to 313 calories. That's quite a bit of savings. Every time you ate a cheeseburger from McDonald's, which I hope isn't very often, you're gonna save about 100 calories if you just switch from a double patty to a single patty cheeseburger. We can actually save almost 75 more calories. So if we switch to single burger without cheese, you're gonna be eating about 250 calories. So that's a big difference from the 437 calories in the double cheeseburger to the 250 calories in the normal burger, the single patty. That's still, by the way, with ketchup and all the fixings. So that's quite a bit of difference. Again, we're not thinking about good or bad, we're thinking about how can we make it a little bit better each time. Each one of these steps, by the way, if you were a client of mine and you just switched from the double cheeseburger to the single cheeseburger, that's a victory in my book. Like if every time that we're making a little bit better choice, that's a victory, okay? And that's something that you should celebrate. All right, let's recap. Remember, there is no good or bad food. We're simply on a food continuum. Our goal is to go from the worst side of the continuum and make food a little bit better by moving it towards the better side of the food continuum. And you could do this by adding or making better choices with the food that we're already eating. That's the goal here, is to continue to eat the food that we're eating, but make it better. And I promise you, once you start pushing all your food that you eat to the better side of the food continuum, you're gonna see some results. It happens. We do it all the time here. By the way, everything we talk about in this video is in our dining out guide that we have. We posted this a few weeks ago. If you haven't had a chance to download this yet, check it out. This is our dining out guide. All your favorite types of restaurants. We talk about how we can make better choices, improve what you're eating, and make those tiny little continuum changes so that you see the results that you want to get. Thanks for listening.